From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
I'm Megan Thompson here on the bank of the Jefferson River in southwest Montana. And coming right up, I'm going to introduce you to a Montana State Highway Patrol trooper who is being honored for her heroism after rescuing some floaters that were attacked by otters earlier this summer.
Gunshots or just a super loud car? Several Bozeman residents have been wondering what loud noises they've been hearing in their neighborhood. I'm Edgar Cedillo, and I'll tell you what police believe is making the sound.
Alrighty, it is 6:30 on this Wednesday edition of Montana This Morning. Jay McDonald and Matt Elwell with you. Nice to see some of the sunlight in this early morning
We do
hour.
have that. And by the way, this Edgar Cedillo story, it's going to be an interesting one. I know that there have been some reports. I actually heard it the other day.
Right.
And it's a little scary.
Yeah, very good thing for people to just be
we need to be aware.
Absolutely right.
All
well,
right.
weather-wise, what should we be aware
You know,
of?
the big thing is looking especially west of the divide up to Homestake Pass, there are some areas dealing with some snow. There could be some ice and snowy conditions causing some problems in that area. But most of the area is actually just a little chilly and pretty quiet. In fact, you look at the day today, we're looking at full sunshine, so anything that we picked up yesterday or last night is gone. We still have a little bit of cloud cover in place this morning in Bozeman. I expect these temperatures to be into the mid-40s, so a little cooler today than it was yesterday. You can see the roadways are damp and shiny. Just watch for icy conditions as we're starting the morning. I'm going to talk more in depth about your forecast leading to the weekend in just a few minutes.
All right, looking forward to it, Matt. Thank you very much. And local elections took place across the state last night, many of which were mail-in ballots only, so counting was able to start early in the day. Now, we're going to begin with a look at the city commission races here in Bozeman. Now, for Bozeman mayor, this was a closely watched race. Bozeman's mayor will be Joseph Morrison with 43% of the vote. That was followed by John Meyer, of course, following him. Now, Bozeman commissioner will be Jennifer Magic. She came away with nearly 6,500 votes. 72% of the votes went to Jennifer Magic. Now, over in Belgrade, there were also some local government races. Belgrade mayor, incumbent Russell Nelson, wins with 817 votes. 53% went to Russell Nelson. Belgrade Municipal Judge Christopher Gregory is the winner with 54% of the vote, or 838 votes. Now, Central Valley Fire. This was to raise the levy by up to 30 mills. Voters in Belgrade saying no to this tax increase. Over 2/3 voted against that mill levy. Now, in other Gallatin County communities, there's a town council race over in Manhattan. Manhattan Town Council, the two members of the council will be Betsy McCuso and Ryan Miller. And over in West Yellowstone, a marijuana repeal. Now, the votes are in, and essentially 2/3, 66% of the vote voted against that repeal. Now, we have all of the voting over on our website if you'd like to learn a little bit more about how those votes panned out. But first, our top story this half hour, a Montana Highway Patrol trooper receives the agency's highest honor after braving the waters of the Jefferson River at night and rescuing a woman who was attacked by otters. MTN's Megan Thompson with her story.
It was late summer and close to dark when the call came in to emergency services that a group of floaters here on the Jefferson River in southwest Montana were attacked by otters and needed assistance. And Montana State Highway Patrol Trooper Barb Armstrong didn't hesitate to jump into action.
Honestly, I'd never even heard of anybody getting attacked by an otter before, so.
Trooper Armstrong is a Montana native and lives in the Whitehall area. She knew the women needed help.
Being familiar with the area, I knew how remote it was, and so I thought, well, I could at least go and help get them loaded in the ambulance.
But it wasn't that simple. For almost an hour, Trooper Armstrong and other first responders drove up and down the highway before stopping at a home located over a mile from where the phones were pinging. And from there, they could hear the women screaming for help.
Fortunately, the landowner that came to help us, he was really familiar with the area, and so he was pretty much a godsend for the whole thing.
She set off with an EMT, the landowner, and his dog as dusk set in. Along the railroad tracks about 10 feet above the river, they encountered the first woman who was walking out to find help.
And so my friends were further down, and so we kept walking, and we ran into the second gal, and she had some pretty good wounds on her. And I said, well, where's your friend? And she pointed across the river. She said, she's over there.
The EMTs stayed with the second woman to treat her wounds, and Trooper Armstrong realized that she would have to swim to reach the third woman. And with the help of the guiding light from the landowner and a dog named Rose, Trooper Armstrong began to swim.
I was far enough in, I didn't want to leave any of my gear to come back for it and leave it unattended either. And there was a possibility we might need my pistol. So I was like, well, I'll just keep it all on and go.
She swam what she estimates to be about 100 yards with the extra 20 pounds of weight from her belt and vest and medical bag. She didn't even think about the otters.
I had the landowner's dog next to me, so I felt pretty safe. When I got about, I would guess, 80, 90 yards across it, I was getting pretty fatigued.
Then Armstrong's foot touched the bottom, and after scrambling up an embankment, she finally reached the injured floater.
Once we got up to her, she was basically covered head to toe in blood and missing a sandal.
She says she could tell the woman was going into shock, but everyone's hopes were lifted as a helicopter approached to bring the victim to the hospital.
And then once Life Flight landed, they immediately got out and started giving her care. And
recently, Trooper Barb Armstrong received the Medal of Valor, the Montana Highway Patrol's highest award for heroism and bravery.
For me, it was just more of feeling empathy for the woman and wanting to get her the help that she needed. And she was in a situation that nobody ever expected for her to be in, let alone herself.
Along the Jefferson River in southwest Montana, Megan Thompson, MTN News.
And this weekend, Gallatin County Sheriff's deputies responded to several calls from residents who said they heard gunshots. MTN's Edgar Cedillo found out what caused the noise, since police say it wasn't gunshots.
Dozens of people around town have taken to social media to ask whether they've been hearing gunshots. Law enforcement, on the other hand, says that might not always be the case.
Because it's pretty concerning in, neighborhoods and kind of various times of night when they hear what sounds like gunshots.
Sunday night, Gallatin County Sheriff's Office received about half a dozen calls of people hearing gunshots around South 19th.
A string of calls that were kind of in rapid succession that were linked to one specific vehicle, and those were backfiring.
Gallatin County Undersheriff Jeremy Kopp says that the driver from Sunday's incident is cooperating with law enforcement to change the modifications. This time around, there were no laws broken, but that doesn't mean drivers won't get citations. Another incident earlier in the week near Gallatin High School is still being investigated.
There are codes that you can be cited for if you're intentionally tuning your vehicle to make it backfire.
Kopp says that residents did do the right thing by calling 911.
If somebody reports gunshots, we're going to respond assuming that there is gunshots. Your law enforcement resources when you call and report something. We will come, we'll investigate it.
Kopp reminds residents that if you hear or see something, to still call it in. In Bozeman, Edgar Cedillo, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Edgar. Now, 6:38 this morning. We're going to take a short break here on Montana This Morning. When we come back, Matt's going to have your forecast for you. We're going to have all of your top headlines. And how would you like to find some extra money with your name on it?
I'm John Matarese. There's nothing like the thrill of finding a $20 bill inside a comfy chair or your old couch. But imagine finding a lot more than that. I'll show you how to search for unclaimed funds in your name